Hey, I'm Dwayne Saunders. I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the queens go hard. Rise a star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break the sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
Yeah, let's go, SLT Nation. What it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. That's right. This is a platform that was engineered and designed to give exposure to the voices of tomorrow. It is season 4. It's holiday season in season 4, KT. We on the tail end of this thing, but KT and I are still grinding hard. We are going all over this country, and we are finding rising superstars in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. Kevin, we had to Delaware today, baby. Let's make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, for a rising superstar in the coaching game. He was at one school. He took some time, learned, and grew his career at another school, came back to that school. And y'all, let's make some noise for the 4th year head coach, men's head coach. And he's also the assistant director of athletics in his 16th season as being a coach from Chester, Pennsylvania, one of their native sons. Let's make some noise for the head men's basketball coach at Delaware County Community College, Coach Dwayne Saunders. Coach Saunders, how you doing today?
Man, I'm hanging in there, brother. Hey, listen, I'm ready to suit up again, man. Forget coaching. I'm ready to suit up.
Coach, well, you super dope, man. Your story is a crazy one. I'm super excited to be here. We hope everybody out there that's watching is excited to be here. Welcome to the show. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. All facts. No cap, the head coach, KT. Kev, you like Britney Spears, man. Oops, you did it again. KT, how you feeling today, man?
I don't know where you were going with that. I was like, how are you comparing me to Britney Spears? I don't know, but to answer your question, B. Jones, I'm good. And I'm also a true best friend. You know why?
No, tell me why.
Because we're family. We're going to be transparent. We had some issues, technical issues. And Coach Saunders, I think we owe him some lines. And I'm going to run them with you.
You going to run them with me, KT?
I'm going to run with you.
Oh, Lord. Well, I got to get in shape, man. Well, Kevin, that's going to be the last trip on the itinerary in Delaware County.
Hey, listen. I got some suicide. I got some suicides and push-ups for y'all, but I'm gonna take
Coach, now you're doing a little too much, Coach.
Hey, no, I was mad hard on me, though.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, thank you for patiently waiting. We finally got him on the show, and we're about to have a banger. Coach, this is how we kick every show off, with an icebreaker that is specifically about you, Coach. Here we go. Welcome to the moment of truth. Coach, this is our version of 2 truths and a lie. So the rules are super simple if you're new to the show. Coach has 3 facts about himself, except here's the deal. One of those facts is pure cap. It's not the truth at all. Kevin and I will have exactly 60 seconds to see if we can break Coach down fundamentally, systematically, strategically, and figure out which one of these facts is not a truthful statement. Coach Saunders, give us your 3 facts.
All right, man. The first one I got for y'all, I had dreads in my 20s, right? Picture me with dreads in my 20s. My second one is I'm right-handed, like my pop, right? The third one is I was first in my immediate family to go to college.
That's a tough. Kevin,
the first two are tough, B. Jones, because
I believe he had dreads. I believe he had dreads.
I think he's a lefty because now I think he may be a lefty, B. What you think?
Oh, man, because, Calvin was the first one in his family to go to college. Look, everybody, they're like, wait, that's a 90s joke, Coach. You know what?
Let's go with the second one, B. Let's go.
I was just about to say, it's something about that one was too easy. It was too easy. He laid it up for us. So, Kevin, I'm gonna say you're right, man. Let's go, Coach. We don't think you right-handed. We think you a lucky lefty, and you got a wicked jump shot. We're gonna say the number 2 is the lie, Coach. You tell us which one was not the truth.
I never had dreads.
Oh,
that wasn't the truth.
God, dog. I was running around here like Mekhi Phifer and
Hey, listen. A light-skinned brother with dreads. Bob Marley poured it on.
I know, right? Okay. All right, Kevin. Well, that was an epic defeat.
I was so confident in everything too. Yeah, let's go.
So I'm assuming that you're the first one of your family to go to college, like Calvin.
That is correct.
And so how was it? Were you the first one to graduate as well? Did you get through it?
That is correct. Yes, that is correct.
Well, congratulations to you and the Saunders family. That's awesome. Now, were you a trailblazer? Somebody else came behind you and you kicked it off?
Cousins. Yeah, cousins came behind me. Daughter about to graduate next month. So yeah, we
trendsetter. This man is a trendsetter and a pace setter. All right, Coach. Well, it's time to really take this show to another level. We're about to tell them your story in a very unique and friendly and fun way. But this is going to be a long road trip. You know what you got to do, Coach? Take that right hand, reach it up. Come on, Coach Saunders. There it is. Reach over your left shoulder, grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Click, clack. Let's go, Kevin. I'm feeling good. I don't think we've ever been to Delaware before. I feel something special brewing in this episode, but I'm gonna tell you something. I need that. You know what? I know what's brewing. I know what's about to happen because this is our call to action. That's right. This is the 45 seconds that Kevin and I are getting down on bending knees, and we are asking you, the very people that are watching us, just to help us out. Show us some love. Help us to take this show into 2025. I'm talking about pure heat blazing on them. This is what we need. 4 things that won't cost you a penny. Number 1, hang out with us to the end of the show. Coach Saunders, that's an easy one. Just sit still. Be still. All right, number 2, we need you to hit that like button. Whether you got dreads or you rocking a college fade, we need you to hit that like button so we can run the numbers up on this show. We can show Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg we ain't playing. We want this show to bubble all the way up to the top. I'm talking about number 3. As a men's head coach, you got to have your bigs, you got to have your wing, but the most important leader on your team is that point guard, ain't it? It's always that point guard that can sign his teammates. He can get his team in the right place at the right time, but when he shares the rock, and that's what we need you to do. Become the point guard of your family, your friend group in life, and your colleagues, coaches. It don't matter. Whoever you know, send this show to them because I guarantee you some cooking in Delaware, and they will be thankful that they were able to witness this today. And last but not least, y'all know what y'all gotta do. I'm talking about click, clack, bang. We need y'all to smash that subscribe button and become a part of the SLT Nation. Kevin and I, we are sweating it out. We have set an audacious goal for 10,000 subscribers right here on our YouTube channel by the end of 2025. They give us about 14 months, and we need y'all to help us run these numbers up. Coach Saunders,
yes, sir.
I don't even know what logo. Y'all the goblins, the goons. What is the goons?
We the phantoms. The
phantoms. Hey, it's Phantom Nation. Yeah, I'm just playing with you, Coach. I saw phantoms behind your name. You know what I'm talking? Is Phantom Nation gonna hold us down this time, Coach? Are they gonna show us some love?
Oh yes, sir. We listen. We gonna hold you down. We gonna make sure y'all known up here in PA for sure.
Okay. So the school is actually in Pennsylvania.
It's in PA. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, y'all know how we do it. The Keystone State is in the building. Let's make some noise on the count of 3. Do it like you're true to it. 1, 2, 3. Boo! Yeah, let's go, Kevin. I don't know, man. He might be trying to bring light skin back. I don't know why I feel like Coach trying to bring light skin back on our show. You know what I'm talking about? All right, well, this is what we do, Coach. Kevin and I, we got to show some love to those people that just smash that subscribe on us, share it, and we want them to let us know by commenting in the chat with an emoji. You are the guest of honor today, Coach. You tell us, what is the emoji of the show?
Hey, we're going to go with the love button, man, the heart button. We're going to go with the heart button. That's the emoji.
I don't think he get no easy than throwing the heart in there. Sure. Now, wait a minute, Coach. What me and Kevin have learned, we've been doing this for a long time. They got about 8-9 different color hearts. Are we gonna go with a specific color?
Hey, listen, man, we gonna go with the traditional heart, man. We're gonna go with the red, man. All love.
It's Valentine's Day. All love. Hey, listen, we need y'all to throw that red heart in the chat, in the comments. Kevin, what are we gonna tell those individuals that show us some love?
We'll tell them thank you.
Thank you. It's just that simple. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family. We are sincere about this mission, and we want to welcome you to the Sports Life Talk family. If you throw that heart emoji in the chat right now, and we want to tell you again, thank you, because you could have been anywhere, but you're right here with us. All right, Coach Saunders, it's time. Oh my goodness, you ready for this, Coach? You ready to come out the corner swing? Let's do it. Sir, man. It's time for the fastest, funnest segment on any podcast on this side of the Mississippi. Welcome to the Sports Life Talks Initiation.
All right, Coach. To start our initiation out, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Top 5 music artists. I'm gonna go in no chronological order. I'm gonna go number 1. Gotta go with Hov. Jay-Z. Gotta go with Jay-Z. Right? Go to rock up. Second one, I'm gonna go Kanye West. The unique Kanye West. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. I'm gonna go, God rest his soul, Gerald Levert. I'm gonna go with Gerald Levert. The fourth one, I'm gonna go with a pop group called Surfaces. And then the fifth one, I'm gonna go alternative R&B. I'm gonna go Thames.
Wow.
Surfaces.
I think I've heard Surfaces before.
I've only heard of Surface. That's an older group, but I've never heard the Surfaces. Can you sing one of their songs?
Oh man. Nah, listen. I ain't on that type time, but they do have a song called Underneath the Palm Trees.
What is Surfaces the one that are feeling good?
That's it. He got it.
Morning walking neighborhood. I don't know the lyrics.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Okay. Yeah, that song be rolling, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
That song be rolling. Yeah, I heard that group. Now that's the only song I know from Surfaces, but it's on my playlist.
Hey, Ken, B got it.
Yeah, let's go, Kevin. But I don't think we've ever had the Teddy Bear. I don't think we've ever had Teddy Bear on the show.
Y'all ain't never had the Gerald?
No, nobody's ever said Gerald Levert, the Velvet Teddy Bear.
The Velvet Teddy Bear. That's the first time I heard that one with Kevin. Sir. You got Tim's, you got Surface, you got Gerald Levert, and then I'm Kanye West till I die. Kev, what are you gonna give Coach Saunders top 5?
All right, Coach, you watch the show, so you know that we rank everybody's top 5, the highest you can get his team. We're gonna give him 22, B. Jones. Let's give him 22 for that one.
Hold on, what's the top though? What's the top number?
24.
I take that. I like to win, but I take 22.
Let's go!
I take 22.
KT.
Yeah.
You said he watched the show. I was like, this is gonna be interesting. Cause he know I can see Coach. He kind of flip flop with it. And people normally don't know that they can go all the way up to 24. So I appreciate you calling them out. That's what this is all about. Yeah, it's holiday season.
Hey, listen, man, I like to win, man. So I had to know the top number.
Let's go.
Joe, you running lines by yourself now since you want to show out in front of the company.
I'm just saying. He was
I'm done with you. I don't want to talk to you right now. You're being messy and you're not being professional, B. Jones. All right, Coach. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
I'm gonna say my favorite my favorite superhero, man. I'm gonna say my grandfather James Ward, man. It ain't even no TV character. It ain't no made up character. It's a real life person. I'm gonna say my grandfather James Ward.
I like the
Jones. We can give him the additional 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
So now you got it. All right, Coach. So we asked the superhero question because we see coaches as superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
But that said, like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, they all have their own theme music.
Mm-hmm.
But what would your theme song be?
I'm gonna go with one that turned me up. Is the Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares.
Oh, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here's the funny thing about that one, Coach. That one was like the first 3 years of our show.
Oh yeah, number one easy.
That was like number one. It kind of fell off. I don't know why.
Oh man, listen. Well, up in this area, I'm probably about 10 minutes outside of Philly, on the outskirts, man. When they play that thing in an arena or a gym or something like that, oh man, it go crazy. It still go crazy. I know it slowed down. It might have slowed down a little bit in other areas, but up here, it's still the anthem. It's still the anthem.
All right, Coach. So, what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Oh man, patience, understanding. I would say they probably would be the most too. Dealing with young people, young adults. For the last 14, 16 years in my professional career, man, I just would say, patience and understanding.
So, Coach, this is the most important question that we ask during our initiation.
Mm-hmm.
B and I would love to travel. When we travel, we got to eat. So we come down to watch our play. What's that one food spot we need to go to before your game? And what is your go-to meal there?
Hey man, that's a great question. I'm going to say a Philly cheesesteak. I don't eat land animals, right? So I don't eat land animals. But I would probably have to say, for you guys, definitely a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh,
sure.
You know what, KT? What?
Here's my thing, though, Coach. When the last time you had a Philly cheesesteak?
2008.
I don't think we can trust you on that, Coach. I don't think you got to give us
vegan. If all we gonna eat is
however,
once we get some mean seafood.
However, the same spot, right? Plant-based and Impossible cheeseburger. It tastes just like a regular cheeseburger.
Let's go with it, KT.
And that spot
it is B. Jones Philly cheese.
Listen, and that spot is Capriati's.
Ooh, okay. Well, Coach, I'm gonna be open-minded. I'm gonna be a little open-minded when we get there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to eat an Impossible cheeseburger. I don't think it's gonna be possible, but I'm gonna try to. I'm at least taste it. Capriati's, hook me up. Put me some bacon. Can they put me bacon on that joint though?
Hey, listen, B. I got a. You can hook it up wherever you. I got a small story for you, right?
Okay, let's go.
So my son, right? You don't want nothing to do with 7 years old kids don't want to do nothing with them. Want nothing to do with vegetables, right? So I bought the Impossible cheesesteak, and then so I gave him half. He thought it was a regular cheesesteak, so I gave him half of it. Man, he picked that joint. He picked that bad boy up. He said, "Hey, Coach," and I ain't telling him what it was. He said, Dad, what is this? I can't stop eating it. Right? I can't stop eating it. Right? So now he asked, he still don't know to this day. He asks me all the time, can we go to Capriati's? So that's how much it tastes like a regular cheesesteak.
Kevin, you buying it? You buying what Coach putting out there? Because I feel like he earnest with it. He truly believes it, KT. So
I feel like Coach is keeping it 100.
Keeping it a buck.
I'm gonna keep it 100 too. Coach, you got to cut me half a burger, give it to me, and let me eat it first, and then.
Hey man, I might have to freeze one and sit it down there to y'all, man.
We coming. No, we coming up there. We coming up there to eat it. We coming up there to eat it.
All right. So for everyone who's watching, thank you for sticking with us. And as we move on from the initiation to dive deeper into Coach Saunders' story, we'd love to hear from you. Drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and your go-to place to eat in the comments. And don't forget to check out our website, sltugotnext.com, to meet more of our incredible You Got Next family members. Now I'm going to hand it over to B, as he reintroduces our newest play cousin, Coach Dwayne Saunders. So, B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
All right, Coach Saunders, we held your time long enough, man. We got to take them down this bumpy road and tell them your incredible story on and off the court. And with our favorite question, we ask you, Coach Dwayne Saunders, when did you fall in love with basketball?
Oh man, that's easy. My dad put my dad put the ball in my hands, man, when I was very young. 2-3 years old. At 2-3, I didn't know what to do with it, but I darn sure watched some people, dribbling the basketball. And I guess, through old video, watching myself as a young buck, I tried to dribble soccer balls, dribble basketballs and things like that. And then as I got older, start jumping in, wanting to win games and things like that, from my father teaching me the game. It just became, basketball just became, it just was in my veins, right? Just go out there and compete, go out there and win. I love the physicality part of it. I love, what the whole game has brought, at a young age. So from there, man, I was like, I think I could be pretty good at this, especially when I learned what competition was, what true competition was. And of course, what was preached at an early age is, you have to be disciplined and you have to, put the work in. You have to work on your left hand. You have to work on your right hand. The physicality that my dad taught me at an early age, all that stuck with me. And then, like I said, at an early age, I probably would say about 2, 3, 4 as back as I can remember. So yeah,
that's crazy. So you was born into this basketball game essentially.
For sure. Man,
now we try. Our researchers go a long way in the back, but I couldn't find anything about your hooping days, Coach. Real quick, tell us were you a thug on that court? Was you dope?
Hey man, I played at LSU, Lockhaven University, man. I struggled a little bit with academics, right? We all had that story. I think that's why I'm so great at the community college level, because I understand, the academic struggle of a student athlete. But I was I'm from Chester, PA, man. I don't know if you guys know anything about Chester, PA, right outside of Philly, man. It's you make it out of there. What they say, you make it out of there, you can make it out of you can make it anywhere.
Right.
So we ain't have nothing but basketball in our football. So when you ain't got nothing but basketball and football in that neighborhood or that community, it's like you either get down or lay down, right? And I refuse to lay down. I refuse to lay down for sure. So that was one of the things that I held on to was with the basketball. But I was pretty good, man. I would consider myself a dog. I wasn't the best, but I definitely consider myself a dog for sure.
Coach, I like you when people say like original true characters in life and not characters in Marvel or DC, because it's kind of like that foundational elements that made you who you are, right? It's kind of like your ethos that you are following somebody, not an imaginary friend, but somebody you literally saw paved the way for you. Tell us a little bit about your grandfather and why you chose for him to be your superhero.
Hey man, my grandfather was we kept, as far as back I know, he told me he from the country, but I ain't never seen where he lived at, in the country. But all I knew was we was up north, right? We was up north. I was born and raised up north, born and raised in the projects, man. They ain't come from a lot of money, but we had a lot of love in our home, right? Never knew as a youngster that I was, that we was poor, but because that's how much love we had in our home. But, again, born and raised in the projects, man. My grandfather, he probably about 80, 90, probably about 88 now. Still kind of thriving. But he, was uneducated. He didn't have a high school education. But, the way he treated people, the way, he showed love, the way he took care of his family, and the discipline that he had, to go to work every day, whether he had a car or not having a car, whether it was raining, snowing, or he couldn't get to work by car because it was snowing. He would walk to work 4, 5, 6 miles to work. When I was when I was in college, man, he was pushing me to, he would get me up in the morning in the summers and take me to work 5 o'clock in the morning. Come get me when I was a college student. And then, I had to go out there and continue to work on my game, right? In the summers in regards to college. I would come in, him and my grandmother would have a meal for me, to nourish me, to get back out there and do it again the other day. So, man, with that love and support, with him and with my grandfather and my grandmother, and my other support system, I can't leave them out there, kill me. They see this, they see this podcast and I'll show them love. But, that's why I would say he is my superhero.
That's super dope, man. That's super dope. My grandparents mean a lot to me too, Coach. That's why I asked you. I think that's a tremendous badge of honor for someone to view their elders and the people that got them there superheroes. But Coach, you got a history of coaching. You've been in this game for quite a while. Now I gotta ask you, because you seem cooler than the other side of the pillar to me. I mean, I like with Coach, but you also threatened me with suicides and push-ups. So I know that there's a tough side of Coach in there. Coach,
sure.
What kind of coach is Dwayne Saunders? I mean, if I had the opportunity to poll your players, how would they describe you, Coach?
Oh man, so this group of players that I have right now, it's early. It's early in the season, as you know. Basketball, the season just started, but they had, they had me in preseason. In preseason, I'm always nice in preseason, right? I'm understanding, I'm patient, right? I'm trying to get you to the finish line, right? Especially with this level of basketball that we at. Right. They're real sensitive. They come in with a lot of character issues, academic issues and things like that. So I'm real nice, to try to get them to the finish line. And then, once I got them, it's time to give them that practice jersey, whatever it may be. And, the real Coach Reds come out. Right. So, stern, holding you accountable, creating a culture of truth, to break you down, to build you back up. Type of deal, throw the facts in your face. Like, if you shot 2 for 3, bro, you can't shoot if you shot 2 for 13 from the 3, hey, that's what you continually been doing. Hey, man, you can't shoot my 3. You can't shoot the 3-point ball for me, right? If you can't dribble, you're kicking it out of bounds. You're kicking the ball out of bounds. You're throwing it out of bounds, bro. We don't want you with the ball, all right? We don't want you with the ball. We don't want you dribbling the ball. So just kind of creating a culture of truth. And getting them to understand what their strengths are and play within their strengths. Breaking them down to build them back up. And then once they understand that, if they buy into that, right? Of course they got to buy into that. Once they buy into that, you got a team. But when you first start off, you got a bunch of individuals, but if you have a group that buy into what you're laying down and they picking it up, then you'll have a team. But I'm tough, I'm fair. But I'm understanding at the same time of other things that's going on outside the court as well.
I tell you what, you seem kind of young to have that mantra, that kind of mentality. I'm super impressed. But you know what? Around COVID time, it might have been a little bit before COVID time. Mm-hmm. Netflix aired a documentary, and you already know where I'm going, Coach. In that documentary, they showed us a community college out there on the West Coast, and I mean, they made it seem rough, rugged. It was hard, but one of the things I took up from it that pressed up on me is that it's some serious dogs that play on these community college teams and these JUCO teams, Coach. I gotta ask you, as you sat there, I know you watched it. As you sat there and watched the 2 seasons of that team out there in California, what were your thoughts, Coach? Is that true to life? Is that your experience? Or is that just really a one-off type situation that's taking place out there?
I think, I've seen some community college that, where, they get a bunch of student athletes that, looking for a second opportunity. And, it's in a rough neighborhood. The community college might be in a rough neighborhood. And they ain't got a lot of resources. And, the coach that's leading them, right? They coming in, they dogs, right? The young bucks coming in, they dogs, they straight dogs, right? But what makes them a dog, not just their game, though. It's just not their game. It's how they've been treated at other places. So they come in not trusting. They come in, they were sold a dream at the first 2-3 schools they were at, whatever it may be. And it wasn't all this cracked up to be, or it wasn't truth of what, people were selling them. So now they come into a junior college situation, which is a good basketball program with a good coach, and they out for self, right? As a player, they're out for self. So as a coach, you have to have the right leader, right? And the right dog mentality to understand these young people that's coming in and where they've been. And I always say, when you get kids like that, right, it takes a special coach. It takes a coach that's been through the grind, that understand the struggle of where some of these young bucks came from. And I always say, in order to coach them, you just got to be crazier than they are. Once you're crazier than they are, right, it's easy work, right? Once they figure that out and understand, like, oh, coach, he don't play no games. He's sticking his chest out. He gonna get right in my face, right? And that's why I say it's about creating a culture of truth, right? Be understanding, be patient, understand player development, but understand human development as well. So once you understand those things and you get those type of student athletes and they buy into who you are with that little bit of craziness, right? Yeah, I mean, that a coach brings, it's like, yeah, I can play for him. I can run through a wall for him. But the key is doing what you said you were going to do when they got there. When they see that, they say, I can rock with coach.
Now, coach, you are not a stranger to getting it out the mud.
No, sir.
You started your career as an administrator. It's like every time you go somewhere, they say this job can't be done or nobody wants this job. You take it, you achieve, you excel. And what's crazy about that is you have found a way to turn several, not once, not twice, several players into the best players in the conference, best players in the division, or whatever it might be on your route to winning division championships and things of that nature. Coach, you got to tell us, what's the secret sauce behind that, coach, and how good does it feel at a community college to take the wayward or the lost or the kids who just need that one spark, that one opportunity to become great? How good does that feel to see them come in, that dog, and transition into a Rottweiler or to a bear, to a lion?
And I gotta say, man, like I said, it's more so when you get those type of kids, right? So in my younger days, let me talk about my younger days first. So my younger days as a coach, man, I was crazy. Like screaming and yelling, like, I ain't taking no mess off of nobody, right? You gonna do what I tell you to do when I tell you to do it, or your ass is gonna be up out of here, right? Excuse my French, or you gonna be up out of here, right? But I also had a bunch of energy too, right? Coming from where I came from, right? I understood, right? I understand, right? They coming from the same places, right? You just need the opportunity, right? I'm gonna give you the opportunity, but you're gonna do it my way. And like I said, they was able to relate to I was, and I was able to relate to who they was, right? Because you get these dogs, but they need character development, they need personal growth, right? They need help with the academics and things of that nature. So being that I was a junior college athlete, right? Yeah, I mean, transitioned into a 4-year institution athlete, and understood the academics of grade. I mean, I understood, the grade situation, coming from where I came from. Right? I understood how hard it was and the lack of resources that I did not have. Where I was at. So it was easy for me to translate to those type of, student athletes. So I know their personalities. I was one of those kids, right? You gonna do what? Huh? You gonna do what to me? Right? Right? So I was one of those kids, right? So, I can buck back at them like, this is what we gonna do, right? But also come through on what I said I was going to do for them. When it's 2 a.m. or 1 a.m, they in trouble, they get in trouble, they can call me, they know I'm coming. Bro, we're saying about basketball, it's about you.
That's right. That's right.
Let's fix it, right? Let's fix it. When you're hungry, hey, man, I'm going to buy a meal. You want half of it?
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to give it to you.
Half of that Impossible Burger, huh,
yeah.
Coach?
Exactly, the Impossible Burger, right? So I'm going to give it to you, right? So these are some of the stories, man. Like, so, to answer your question, I was able to relate to these guys, man. And then, in my younger days, I had a lot of energy, a lot of passion for the game. My hunger for the game of winning was second to none. And, I went to go get them dogs. And, I can handle those dogs. Now, at my older age today, man, at 46, bro, like, it's like, all the screaming and yelling, bro. Like, listen.
You ain't 46, coach.
Hey, man, listen, man. Listen. Listen, I'm an old 46, man. But I was like, in my older age, I recruit a little different, right? Yeah, I recruit a little different. I recruit the parents now, right? You know, I recruit the parents now. So, but still getting those dogs, those guys that, still need a lot of that help. But I want somebody in their corner now that I can call, to straighten them out. We can kind of sandwich them, and put them back in line where they need to be. So yeah, my younger days compared to my days now is a little different, but the same result. The same me, right? So
Coach 46 KC, I need to use some of that Tahitian noni juice he drank. Coach, you over there drinking that noni? You over there drinking?
Hey, listen, man, listen. Hey, it's some impossible cheesesteaks, man. Hey, listen, you better get yourself some, dude.
We want to reconsider that, Kevin. I might go vegan next week. Get my omega-3 up or something. All right, hey, Coach. Last question, Coach. DCCC. Yes, I heard y'all thugs. I heard y'all can go on that basketball, Coach. Coach, tell us real quick. Tell us about these young men, the 2024 version. What are you gonna get? What is this team gonna get accomplished on the court this season, Coach?
Hey, man. So where I'm at right now, man. It's I got some players. I got a kid named Darius Best from Goldsboro, North Carolina. He's cat quick, special kid. Handles his, got the ball on the string, can shoot it, man. Got the step back here, lefty. Got another kid named, Jabri Martin from up this way, the Philadelphia area, man. He's just a tough kid, can handle the ball, very strong. Every chance he can get in the gym, he work on his game, and he's a student of the game. Then I got some other players, man, that's, from the area. I got a kid from VA that's just super athletic, jump out the building. But, he's a player that we're still developing. We got high hopes for. Got some shooters, So right now it's early. It's early, Coach. It's early. So, I'm just trying to figure out what we have, trying to figure out minute situation, but we're a transition team. That's our identity. We getting out in transition. We playing defense in the gaps, or we in the gaps. We still in player development mode, right? But to start the season, we 1-1. We won our first game. We beat the other team pretty good. Second game, it was a dog fight. But I don't even think it should have been a dog fight. We lost that one. It was like a lot of self-inflicted wounds. Guys just getting beside themselves, getting out of character a little bit. But, we back to the drawing board. We fixed, hopefully we fix that today after Saturday's game, and we go into battle tomorrow, and we're going to see what happens tomorrow. No expectations, but I think we should be okay. Right?
Kevin,
we should be okay. Yeah.
Kevin, I feel like I'm getting coached up over here. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, Coach, I'm sorry we messed up, Coach. We're going to do better next time. But, Coach,
all good, B.
Coach Saunders, welcome to the championship rounds. Now, due to time constraints, Kevin and I, we normally go 3 rounds. Tonight, we're going 1 round only, Coach. Okay. That's right. We are both super sneakerheads, and this is a game of would you rather. So you know what that means. Out of our collection, we both picked a pair of shoes that we thought represented you. On the count of 3, we're going to get you to say, hold that sneaker. And we're going to get you to pick. Whichever shoe you select, it's one and done. Winner takes all. You ready for this, KT?
Oh, I'm ready. I stay ready.
All right, Coach Saunders. On the count of 3, hold that sneaker. You ready, sir?
Oh, yes, sir. Let's go. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker.
Dang, KT. I swear, y'all, we don't plan this, so I didn't know what he was going with. But, of course, I went with a classic white cements.
And I got the military blues 4s.
I like the gray and black, but I'm gonna go with the blue because it represents Delaware County.
Yeah, there we go.
That's funny, Coach. That's funny. That's crazy.
I don't even know who won the last one, B. Do you remember?
I don't matter, but
You're right. It don't matter. It matters now. Because
I've never had somebody say, I like your shoe better, but
I had to soften. Hey, B, I had to soften the blow up. B, I had to soften the blow up.
That's the first time for everything. Coach, I'm getting 2 of them Impossible Burgers now, B. Jones. I'm ready. Let's go.
Hey, listen, man. Y'all want me to buy one and send y'all one, man? You know what I mean? I'll send it all day.
We coming to PA, Coach. We doing our road trip this next summer, so we gonna come up there during the off season. We can really kick it with you. I want to meet them dogs you talk about. Meet some of those young men. So we coming, Coach. But we got to finish this show off with our moment of inspiration, moment of clarity, Coach. The title is "You Got Next." Everybody's following you now at Reds411, and they know that you're the truth, Coach. So, in your own words, what does the future hold for you? What are you most excited about?
Oh man, just waking up waking up every day, man, and thanking the good Lord for family, kids, wife. So I definitely look forward to that every day. Outside of that, and being able to provide and protect my family, of course. Those things is definitely number one. I would say, the other thing would probably be, continue to walk in my purpose, which is, developing young people and getting them to where they want to be. I think I got a gift to be able to, not only on the basketball side, but just to develop, young people on a personal level. So if I had to, look forward to anything, I would say most importantly those 2 things there.
All right, so you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah. Let me give some shout outs. You can't get everybody, but I'm gonna try to name a few people. So I'm gonna say shout out to, of course, my wife, the wifey. Got to shout her out. Shout out to my brother, Taylor Delaware. Shout out to my sister, Shanae Saunders. Shout out to my moms. Shout out to my grandparents. Shout out to a couple of my close friends, Damian Waynes. Shout out to a couple of my assistant coaches, Leon Dales and Pooh Evans, Tyreek Evans' brother, that was in the league. Shout out to him. And then everybody forgive me if I haven't named you, but I know y'all ain't got all day, but that's a few shout outs that I want to give.
All right, Coach. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. So with that said, Coach, who are you calling out?
Hey man, I'm gonna go with Eric Pooh Evans. Eric Pooh Evans, Tyreek Evans, the former NBA player, his brother. Does a lot of positive stuff in the community. A hell of a basketball skill development, but got a different lens for coaching. So I think he's definitely somebody. He's his own person, right? He's definitely somebody that I think y'all would love to, have on the podcast for sure.
Coach Evans, say less. It is time. Let the world know that you are up next. Your ticket just got punched, sir, and you are now officially on the clock. I can't wait to hear what it's like growing up with Tyreek. This is gonna be sure madness. Get your top 5 ready, Coach, and find us somewhere to eat, because you are up next. Coach Dwayne Saunders, Red. You got next. You are the truth, Coach. You are so genuine. You are authentic, down to earth. You a trendsetter, a pace setter, a trailblazer. You are icon, Coach. You are extraordinary and elite. We love you, man, and can't wait to keep rocking with you. You deserve a yeet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They not like us. They not like us. Hey, Kevin, I'm feeling good, man. Hey, I'm so glad we made it through this episode. And we want to thank y'all for hanging out with us to the very end. We appreciate y'all so much. Y'all know what time it is, though. The ones, the people that's with us right now, y'all true, down-to-earth soldiers. And we need warriors like you to help us pick up this mission and to carry it on into 2025. Smash that subscribe button. Send this to all your people. Let's share. Let's run the numbers up, and at least make sure you hit that like button. And we would love to hear from all of y'all what y'all thought about the show. If you want more from KT and I, we got a bunch of episodes. Go to our IG, go to our Twitter. We doing this stuff every day. It's at Sports Life Talk. We don't only ask Sports Life Talk in the game. And if you want to be on the show, go to our website, sltugotnext.com. We are looking for amazing people just like you. Click on the nominate tab and tell us a little bit why you deserve to be on the show. We're going to reach out and give you an audition. It sure would help if Coach Saunders signed off on you. So I'm talking to all them players out there at DCCC. Y'all hit us up, man. We're going to try to get y'all on this show in 2025. And last but not least, all of our podcast listeners, all of our podcast people who love podcasts, download this show and 700 other shows. That's right. We've been doing this for 4 years. We're going into season 5, and the talent, the community is absolutely bananas. Make sure you tap in with us. Keep all the inspiration, all the laughs, all the energy moving forward. Take us on the road with you wherever you download your podcast. All right, KT, let's go.
Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me on.
Hey, Coach, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Hey.
Y'all talking about that acid mall? Y'all thought it was ready?
Hey, listen, man. Hey, about to turn up in this thing. About to have me turn up in here.
Let's go, Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit, talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.